Home of the Brave by Catherine Applegate. Goodbyes. I'll be going now, Keck, Dave says. But I'll see you tomorrow. I smile to show my thinking. Remember that this will take time, he says. It isn't easy to make such a big change. Things are very different here. In the camp, I say, they call America heaven on earth. They say many things in the camps, Ganwar says. You'll see how wrong they were. Dave shakes his finger at Ganwar. You behaving lately, buddy? He asks with a smile. My aunt answers when Ganwar doesn't. He had another fight last week. Ganwar looks at the ceiling. At least I won. I'll talk to your counselor at school, Dave says. I wonder from his sound if he had said these words before. Ganwar and I will go to school together? I ask with hope. No, Dave says. Ganwar is in the 11th grade, and you will be in 5th. He pats my back. Keck, if you need anything, have your aunt get in touch with me. I'm always here to help. I will be okay, I say, using my best English words. Soon, I will make snowballs. I make a big grin, so my new friend Dave will not worry. I wonder if he can tell it is a pretending smile. Keck, my aunt says, he's a good boy. He will try hard to make his new life work. I can hear her struggling to find the English words, just like I do. My aunt glances at Ganwar. You'll see, Dave. Keck finds the sun when the sky is dark. Ah, Dave says, an optimist. I look away. I cannot find the sun today, I think. Dave shakes my hand, and when the doors close behind him, I'm surprised that I feel afraid. A little bit. Dave isn't like my father, not at all. But it's been good to have someone watching over me, even for just a while. It's been a long time since I've known that feeling, like a soft blanket on a night when the wind howls. Father. He had many cattle, my father, and the respect of our village. But it was his voice that made him a rich man among men. His voice was deep, like a storm coming, but gentle, like the rain ending. My people are herders. We move with the seasons, with the wet and the dry, so the cattle may be strong and well fed. We cannot carry much with us, and so our stories don't make their homes in heavy books. We hold our stories in our songs. No one knew more songs than my father, and no one sang them with a voice as clear and sure. He knew songs of the stars and the wind, of love and betrayal, of war and regret. Always the villagers would beg just one more song, Dak. Our ears long for one more story. At night, before we went to sleep, my father would make new songs for my brother Lowell and me. He sang my favorite the night he was killed. The crocodile snaps, still Keck swims. The feet bleed, still Keck dances. The calf vanishes, still Keck searches. The sandstorm blinds, still Keck laughs. My stubborn Keck, my willful son, if you tell me you can dance with the wind, if you tell me you can sleep with the lion, if you tell me you can harvest the stars, how can I doubt you, my son? Bed. We must feed you, my aunt speaks in my language, the right way, with the notes where they belong. Ganwar will show you the other rooms. There are more? I ask. How can that be? You have a kingdom here. A TV machine, a sitting place, a cooking fire. The smile on Ganwar's face is a surprise. Suddenly, I remember playing with my brother, wild boys chasing each other like lion and prey, searching out mischief in every corner of our village. Ganwar leads me to a little room. For bathing, he instructs. But watch out, the water comes hot and fast. I point to the magic water pot, like the one on the flying boat. You don't go outside? He laughs. It would turn to yellow ice. I laugh too. Ganwar stares at me. Always his eyes seem to know more than I will ever know. You laugh like your brother, he says. He is quiet. His grin is gone. Too bad I don't look like him, I say. And I am glad to see Ganwar's smile return. It means we will not talk of why I am here, and Lul is not. Too bad for sure, Ganwar agrees. I have a silly face, to tell the truth of it. I have the eyelashes of a girl, and Lul and Ganwar like to remind me. My ears look like they want to fly me away, and my smile takes up most of my face. My brother was the handsome one. Everywhere, girls watched him with shy, smiling eyes. Another room is waiting. On the floor lie blankets and pillows, like gentle dunes. I run my hand over covers softer than a new calf's coat. Just one mattress so far, says Ganwar, and his voice tells me this is not a good thing. Dave says maybe he can find more soon. You and I will sleep in the other room. We'll take turns on the sofa. Sofa? I repeat. It's a long chair you can sleep on, Ganwar explains. You don't need to share it, I say. I'll try not to get in the way. You know you are welcome here, Ganwar says, but I cannot tell if he means his words. It's a strange pain to be with those you belong to and feel you don't belong. Carefully, I take a step onto the blanket cloud. I stumble, then stand, then jump and fall, and jump some more. Ganwar shakes his head. You haven't changed, my cousin, he says. You're still a crazy little boy. I stop my jumping. I'm not a little boy, I think. Not anymore. But I keep the words in my heart. Brother. My brother Lul was Ganwar's age, and just as tall. Maybe that's why he tried always to tell me what to do. Have you lost your ears, my stubborn brother? He would say. You must listen to our father and mother. Soon you'll be a man, not a silly boy. I would sigh, I would laugh, and once I even slipped 2 snakes onto his sleeping mat while he lay snoring. The whole village awoke to his screams. I know it was the wrong thing to do, but they were harmless snakes. And when I saw Lul's face, I laughed until my eyes rained. Every day Lul scolded, and every day I thought, Lul, please just be my brother. I don't need 2 fathers. I didn't know that too soon. I would not have any. Still, though, he could peck at me like a sharp-beaked bird. Lul knew well how to make his little brother laugh. He would have known a soft bed was made for jumping. He would have growled at me for misbehaving. But then, when no one was looking, he would have jumped just as high. I would give all the beds in all the great world to feel the sharp thorn of Lul's scolding once again.